whole, great performance from the lads. I think they deserved that result.
Yeah, I think in the end they probably did. I think if I'm going to be honest, I thought they were a better football team. I thought they were a really good footballing team. I think they've got a good style of play, players who are confident on the ball, and it's something that I'd really like us to get to. I'd like to get us into a point where we've got a bit more control in games. But I totally understand. It's what is it? It's like a bit of a fear because of what's been going on. But that will come with results. What we lacked in controlling the game, we absolutely made up for it in desire, commitment, determination, togetherness, all of the things that I think people take for granted. But if you don't have it, you got no chance. And I thought they had that today, and I think, it's really hard to pick out individuals, but as a group, I thought they were outstanding. And I've talked about the whole group having to stick together, as well as me asking the fans to give us a chance. I've asked the players to stick together, and I think there was a real determination about it tonight that earned us the result in the end.
You said it on Saturday, there was an absolute desire to keep that clean sheet from front to back, and the keeper.
Yeah. I mean, first half, the two strikers just worked their socks off without getting any reward. Obviously, Mazza gets his goal. I'm going to put it down to a little bit of luck, but also it's a great delivery in the box from Jamie. Maz is on his toes. He gets the finish. We get a goal. We give ourselves something to hang on. And normally you're sort of saying, well, we stay in the game at 0-0, but we were staying in the game at 1-0. And then we had to just dig deep. I felt we just dropped a little bit too deep second half. I thought the little change that we made just to go a little bit more front actually stopped them from having control build up and made them go a little bit longer. But I thought the three centre halves dealt with the aerial threat absolutely brilliant. They covered round for each other. Joe playing in a not his natural position, but he'll get better. He looks more comfortable. He's looking as though he's starting to build some confidence. And I'm just delighted. I'm delighted for the players, because it's tough when things are not going well and you're a footballer. So I'm really, really pleased for them. Delighted for the supporters who have made a brilliant atmosphere tonight. I mean, I've no idea what it's been like this season, but that was good tonight. That was good to see and good to hear. And I thought they stuck with the players as well. Even though first half we didn't have any control, I thought they stayed with us. And that's really important. We've got 6 more home games now, and they can play a part for us.
Donnell and Morgs, still young lads learning the game. John Mellish has been converted back to central defence. Them 3 look like they're gelling already. That must be pleasing.
Yeah, they're getting a good understanding together. I think that's now, I think I'm right in saying that's Morgan's 18th or 19th appearance, Donnell's 7th or 8th. There's not a lot, is it, when you're talking about experienced players, and they look solid at the back. Again, a great learning environment for them to work in, and hopefully they'll keep improving as we carry on.
You mentioned Damari, right place, right time. He's gambled, he's got in there. There's the reward.
Of course it is, yeah. You've got to stay alive, and something that we talked about Saturday. If you ain't going to win the first ball, make sure we win the second. So we didn't win the first ball. And you know what else was clever about them? They didn't foul the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was scrambling and was stretching. They were clean with it. They didn't foul him. They waited. We got the bits. Got a great finish. I'm delighted for Toby as well. A great finish from Toby. Really good composure. I thought he was going to go down. There's probably 2 times where if he goes down, the last defender's going to get sent off. Kept his balance, and he's got his reward as well. And again, it shows the value of the finishers coming on and doing their business and affecting the game properly. And I thought him and the 2 midfielders who came in tonight and finished the game for us, I thought they came and did the job for us.
If there's a football script writer, your first game back in 16 years, you go ahead early, the lads have to really dig in, they have to defend and work hard, and then you win it with the last kick of the 90th minute. Something's right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been right for 2 games, hasn't it? But sorry to be the bearer of doom and gloom again, but there's 13 to go, and we've given ourselves a lovely little lift. We've given ourselves a start. We've got to go to Oldham, and we can properly give ourselves a right good chance if we go and do it properly on Saturday at Oldham. And that's the next one now, and I've just asked the players in there to, I think it's about 9.5 weeks left now. We have to be the best group of professionals we could ever be for 9.5 weeks, because after that you've got 6-7 weeks to go and enjoy having some level of success. And at this moment in time, staying in the Football League is going to be success for us.
We asked if you were getting the buy-in from the group, that type of performance where it doesn't all go their way. That shows you're getting that from the players.
Yeah, and you know, I don't look at it as a buy-in from me. I look at it as them buying into each other. They're getting that belief in each other. They're starting to trust each other. And I think if we can trust each other even more when we're in possession of the ball, and we can be calmer and we can be more controlled, I think we'll be even better and we'll be even more effective. But I think if you've got a solid defence and a goalkeeper, I mean, Mark Howard has made 3 top saves tonight, 2 one-on-ones and one where they're really well placed in the corner, he palms it away. If you've got that, if you've got midfielders who can control and pass, if you've got forward players with the pace and the strength, you've got half a chance. And I'm really waiting to see Christian Dennis get a chance, because he's a goal scorer. I want him to see get a goal scoring opportunity, and that'll be a really good reward for the incredible work that he's doing for us.
Is it good to be able to pick the same starting 11 2 games in a row when you're in a situation like this?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I mean, I toyed with the idea of freshening it up a little bit, and then had to give myself a slap for trying to be too smart. These lads have worked extremely hard to win the game at the weekend, and I thought they deserved to go again tonight. There's going to be some tired legs, but I'll tell you what, everybody who's going to work in shops and in factories tomorrow, I bet they'd swap places with them and have the tired legs. So they're in a really privileged position, the players, and they've worked extremely hard. They'll get a rest tomorrow, and we start again on Thursday and dust ourselves down ready for the next one.
You've said consistently this isn't about you. We watched you come out of the tunnel, go straight into the dugout, almost initially hiding away from the fans. Is that deliberate? Is that you sort of just wanting the players to come out and them create the atmosphere?
Well, it isn't about me really. I mean, it's something that I decided to do. I speak to all the players. I don't even know the timings of it, but I speak to them all probably about 10 minutes before kick-off, only for a minute or so, and then that's their time then. I always think as a player you have to just be in your own zone, ready to go. And the thing that really pleased me tonight before the game, the noise in the dressing room was brilliant. And that sounds a really stupid and a real petty thing to say, but that's not normal. Not all football clubs have that. I've been in so many quiet dressing rooms, but it was as if there was a real focus from them tonight, and carrying on from the focus that they had at the weekend, and they've got to carry it on. As I say, we've got 13 more. We have to be unbelievably focused, even more focused going into this weekend, because we're coming up against a side. I don't know how they've got on tonight, but we're coming up a side who are on a decent run of form, and obviously it isn't a 6-pointer, because there's only 3 that you can get from it, but it gives us a chance to go 3 points away from them if we go and do it properly.
I know you hate this question, but the league table does look better. That's it's the same as Saturday. It's so important to pick up these points, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, I no doubt at some point I will see the league table, but I know that if we win, we're not going to drop the place. So just keep winning, and it'll make it really easy for us.
Rewind 7 days and a few hours, and I asked you the question, did you have any second thoughts? Did you sit and say to Jackie, what have I done? Did you imagine 7 days later, 2 games under, it would be anything like this?
No, I didn't know. I mean, I think if I was in that Tuesday night when I had some sleep, I probably was visualising winning games, but I didn't really know what I was coming into, if I'm going to be honest with you. So it's a bit of a tricky one, but I've been really pleasantly surprised, because you look at the league table and you think, oh, they must be low as a snake's belly, but the players have, even before I came in, when Keith was the manager, the players have gone about it themselves to try and create a spirit and to create a togetherness. There's a group of them who are trying to develop that, so they're the ones who are doing it. They're the ones who are doing it out on the grass. It's just our job, mine and the rest of the staff, to actually give them a little bit of structure, give them a little bit of guidance, and just try and lift them. And they're the ones who are going and doing it, and they're the ones who totally deserve the credit for it at the moment.
We're seeing them try things, that's confidence. We're seeing them do things they hadn't been doing before because there was that fear. They were playing within themselves. What's brought that about? What have you said to them to make that happen?
I've just asked them to go and play a bit freer, just try and relax a little bit. That's how I've tried to be about it. Tonight I was starting to lose my head a little bit on the touchline. I need to give myself a slap for that, because that's not what my role is. There's no point in me losing my head on the sideline and asking them to calm down. So I need to get a bit of a check on my emotions as well. But if we keep winning games, I'd like it if we could get that second a little bit earlier than the 90th minute, and I might not have to lose my head. But no, they've earned the right tonight. They've earned the right to win the game. They've earned the right to go and have some really nice family time tomorrow, and then we'll come back in on Thursday and go again.
Obvious question, what was it like for a Carlisle lad to be back out there in that technical area with the fans the way they were?
It's just the same as Saturday. It was horrible during the 90 odd minutes. It's not fun. I just wish I could put my boots on, but my knees are wrecked and I can't, because you can influence it when you're out on the grass. But no, it's brilliant. It's I couldn't have asked for any more. You get 6 points, 2 clean sheets, a group of players who are absolutely pulling in the direction that each other want to go. Let's just carry it on.
And the fans responding to that rallying call?
Yeah, they are, yeah. And I don't think Carlisle fans need much of a rallying call. I think they are, they're coming out in the numbers, better numbers tonight. Let's see, I believe we've got a really good following going to Oldham, and if we want to make that Northampton game a really top atmosphere, we need to carry it on Saturday and build this momentum. That's 2 gone, 13 to go. Let's see where it takes us.
I hope I'm not chopping your legs off with this question, but I've just spoken to Jeff Haff and he said he was happy for me to ask you about him being back. That's a familiar face. Great to see him, isn't it?
Oh, brilliant. He's a real top personality, Jeff. He was a real big part of what we did here last time, and this time I literally asked him if he would come in and do something. I've told him I can't pay him, he is doing me a favour, and he just said, brilliant, when do you want me to start? And he's coming in, he's a different face around, he gives Ross a hand in that medical side of it, and he just gives us another member of staff to help push us on, to give the players something, to make the environment better, to make it more professional. And that's what we're here for. We're here to make it right for the players, and if it's right for them and they're performing, then it'll be really right for us as well.
Paul, thank you.